Alright everybody, welcome to Pokemon White. So this isn't going to be a normal playthrough of Pokemon White. This is going to be me trying to beat Pokemon White with a team that I've never used before. Now, we're going to have to go through a couple of battles with our starters. However, I've used all three starters of like Unova. I've used Tepig, I've used Oshawott, and of course I've used Snivy. However, for me now, this is going to help me. So normally, Sharon would take the one strongest to you. So if I picked Oshawott, he would have ended up with a Snivy and Bianca with the Tepig. So now it will function for me as to who will have what Pokemon. So do I want to give him Emboar, or should I give him Snivy? Based on the team that I think I'm going to put, actually, I think, but the thing would be, I need to take Snivy. Because there's only, technically speaking, there's like 3 water types, which I've never used. And if you have Snivy from the beginning, you get it. So it's going to be Snivy for us. However, Emboar is going to be a little bit of a problem. Especially for what would probably be our strongest Pokemon. But we'll deal with that later. Alright, so let's get ready. And this is going to be our first battle against Bianca. Okay, with Bianca defeated, now we only have to face one more person, but as you guys can see, our room got completely trashed. Of course, we are not going to clean it. That is not the main character's job. He is going to heal us up, and of course, he will be our final opponent. So me versus Sharon for the first time. And with that, we've completed our final battle here with Snivy. So now we can actually leave. So anyway, now that we go down here, they're like, yo, sorry for trashing the room, but we are the side characters to the main character. Right. She gives us the extra receiver, which is like, pretty much like FaceTime in the Pokemon world. Alright, so now we can say goodbye to our mom for now anyway. And head out. Yeah, it is fall. It is actually correct. This is the first time it's actually gotten the time correct. It is fall as I'm recording this. Let's go ahead and go in here, man. And when I was a child, I thought this dad was a little crazy, but you know what? You're right, you know? Who in their right mind will let their 10-year-old wander the world completely alone? No way, baby. No way. But yeah, now with that little scuffle out of the way, we can now actually go and progress the story. It's by going to Professor Juniper Lab, and here we're going to be able to get our nickname, our Pokemon, which has a very special nickname for Snivy. So yes, his nickname will be Do Not Use, or Don't Use, mostly because I've already used it, and here we'll receive the Pokedex. And no matter what you say, you can say yes, no, maybe so, it does not matter, you have to say yes. So easier to just spam the A button to all this. And let's get her going. There we go. That is our Pokedex. She will meet us at Route 1. There's only one more thing which will happen the moment we exit out the door. Of course, our mom will come up and she'll be like, hey, yo, wait up, my G. We gotta give you the town map. Yeah, we received the town map. Alright, so we need to head to Route 1, and I'm gonna cut it because, well, this is a tutorial to capture Pokemon, and, well, we don't really need that shit, yo. Alright, so with the tutorial finally over, we can now go ahead and capture our first Pokemon. Now, there's only one Pokemon, Route 1, which I've never used. And it is this puppy right here. It is our boy Patrat. I've always used Scoutland. Scoutland is a fantastic Pokemon. And if you've never used the Scoutland, I highly, highly encourage you to use it. However, I've never used a Patrat in my life. So, we will gonna go ahead and start using it for now. And there we go, we've captured our first Pokemon and our challenge has officially begun. So to explain the rules of this gameplay, it's going to be a very simple thing. So I have to use Pokemon which I've never used to start with. And I lose the challenge the moment I black out. So if one of my Pokemon were to faint, the Pokemon is not dead, the Pokemon can be healed back up to full HP. Of course, I'm going to limit the amount of potions and healing items I could use. Of course, I can use all hell items that could stay. But yeah, that would be the rules. The moment I black out, the challenge is over. I'm only allowed to use Pokemon which I've never been able to use. And I'm only able to use limited items. So the luck of mine keeps striking. I am getting absolutely hammered by critical hits. So here we go. We're gonna go into the town. Of course, we receive a FaceTime call right here. Of course, the call was the professor letting us know that she is in the front of the Pokemon Center, which we can find right here. So let's go ahead and speak to her. This would be the final tutorial of the game. Then we can freely move. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it. Then we can continue on with the game. Alright, with all the tutorial out of the way, we can now continue with the story. And here we're going to see a live event pretty much going on. Of course, we're going to find Sharon here being a little worm, little weasel. Of course, this is Team Plasma. And they're up to no good. This is Getsis, his leader, I guess you can say. And he wants to free Pokemon. But yeah, speaking of freeing Pokemon, I've placed all of the Pokemon which I cannot use in the box. Of course, Snivy is in there. We only have Chip in here, so now here's where it gets a little tricky, because if Chip dies, that's it, that's GG's. But now Getsis is giving this presentation, and it's like, yo, we Team Plasma use Pokemon, but you fucker shouldn't, because, you know, we hypocrites, but it is what it is. So after a very coordinated retreat, this guy will come up to us, and he is N. N is, I guess, the antagonist of this game, but kind of not really. It's a little weird, but yeah, N is here, and he's gonna challenge us to a match, and he has only one Pokemon, and it's Purloin. Here, so we do have to be careful. Purloin is not very strong, but it is one level higher than me. And I have the best luck with crits, so without any critical hit BS, we are able to handle and no problem. And of course he goes away. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, pretty strange guy. But yeah, he's gonna go ahead and go to the gym, which we're gonna follow suit actually. But yeah, that's now pretty much it. That's all you have to do here in this city. There's nothing else to do. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and then we're gonna leave the city. Okay, so in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh shit, 6 steps. There we go. I miscounted. We're gonna get an extrasensory recall, and it's gonna be our mom. And mom, how are we gonna get through the game if you keep interrupting us every 5 minutes? But this is for a very good reason, and this will be the final time we will speak to her mom. And she's just right behind us, brother. She travels at the speed of light. And yeah, she will give us the running shoes. Now we can run and go through a lot quicker through the world. Yeah, that's the instructions. You're gonna press B, baby. That every shoes come with the instruction to press B. And there we go. That's the final time we will speak to our mother which sounds kind of sad, but it is true. This is going to be a potion, so if you don't have any potions, now you do. This is going to be our first trainer battle, and I believe he has a purloin. Now, his Patrat was no match for our Patrat, and I believe this is the kid with the purloin. There's another kid here, not him. This is the girl. This is the girl with the purloin. Chip is doing tremendous. It is up to level 8. Yeah, and Patrat hit surprisingly very hard. So right there, I got a Pokemon which I've never used as well, which is a Purloin. I've never used a Purloin either. However, I don't want to catch too many Pokemon, because the more Pokemon I get, the lower my level, the more difficult the challenge sort of becomes. But go ahead and get these free items. They're pretty much just there for you to grab. Let's go ahead and take that potion, and let's take that Pokeball. It's actually a Pokeball. There's still a number of trainers for us to face here in this route, and we're going to face him to start with. And I wonder what Pokemon he's going to have. I wonder. Alright, so I went back and I healed, and I got what was left of the levels that I needed. Well, I only need like a little bit of level 8 to get to level 9. So I'm level 9 right now. We're going to go ahead and face someone right here. That's Bianca, as you guys can see. How the fuck did you get past it? Because, you know, you need cut, otherwise you need to come through the grass. And I know you ain't got cut. So you were either hiding and waiting for us, or you lying. Alright, so Bianca's going to have 2 Pokemon. So he's going to have a Lillipup, which he's going to start with. Lillipup later on is going to be a very, very difficult Pokemon, because a Scoutlet is, you know. But for now, it is a lower level than us. Okay, and here is Oshawott. So, that Lillipup leered me, and right now, status moves are going to be the absolute death of me. Especially because I have no way of removing them. So, if you have more than one Pokemon, you'll just switch and it'll remove the status on you. But right now, I can't. So, right now, I'm pretty much a glass cannon. If I get touched, holy shit, I think it's a special. Yes, okay. It is a special attack. Had it been a physical attack, I think it's over. Oh, you mother... How dare you disrespect me like that? How dare you use a potion? Well, there we go. That is the Oshawott right there. There you go. That shit calls as tough as a cookie. I don't know what cookies you've been eating, bro, but they're not tough. And there we go. That is Bianca, and now we can enter Strighton City. There is I believe a Great Ball, Net Ball. Fuck. Yeah, the wrong counter is going to be astronomical by the time we end this series, honestly. But I know that dude over there, that creep, that ball dude right here, he was going to give us a dust ball because he likes dark places. And there we go. Okay, so we need to heal. As you guys can see, this dude is standing right here. He is not going to let us through because we have yet to do a couple of things. But let's go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center first. Okay, so what we have to do is come here. This is the Pokemon School. There's going to be someone waiting for us inside. And this is going to be Sharon right here. And he's going to be a complete and total nerd. And he's talking about, I believe he's talking about berries or whatever. Which is something that he learned past on the board. Berries are pretty useful. We'll use them for the gym, honestly. Alright, and Sharon is going to have a Tipic, and he's going to have a Purloin. At least for me. But he will always have a Purloin plus whatever starter. Now, Tipic will be pretty difficult normally, because by this point in time, he would have Ember. So if I only had Snivy, he would probably be the death of me. But because I have no up or down with Patrat, unless for fighting. But he's yet to learn fighting. There you go. That's the berries that I was talking about. Yeah, this is going to be extremely, extremely dangerous. So if I could get lucky and get a critical hit, oh, that might be it. Oh. Okay, nice. I got the critical hit when I didn't need it, but I will take it. And of course, he'll have a Purloin. I don't think the ground matters. I think I take it here. I definitely do. This was the most, like, stupid battle because of the stupid standoff effects, man. But thankfully, it's shortly not going to matter anymore. Okay, so as you guys can see, the person in the gym has changed, and this is actually the gym leader. Well, he's one of the gym leaders in this gym. So in this gym, there's 3 gym leaders. There's a fire type, a water type, and a grass type. This is the grass type gym leader. Of course, he's telling us to go to the dream yard. You don't necessarily have to go, at least I don't think so, to face the gym. Okay, so that was Joey Nispatrat. You know, man, I used to know what Joey. I used to have Eradicate. That was the top tier of Rattatas. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, this girl right here, this blue hair, if she doesn't run right for me, she will give you a Pokemon based on your first Pokemon. The reason why I picked Snivy was because I've never used Panpour. Either because I would normally take an Oshawott, or because I would wait a little bit longer and I would get a Toad. And that would be why I would never use Panpour. Okay, with that Pokemon in hand, if I could get through the door, we can get this item and then we can go face the gym. Alright, everybody, welcome to the gym. So this guy, he will give you a water bottle to start every single gym. I want to see if I could do a clean 8 fresh waters playthrough as well. So as you guys can see, there is this door, right? And this curtain has a fire. And of course, there's going to be a grass, a fire, and a water. You have to pick the one which is strongest against it. So in this case, it would be water. Now, nothing happens if you really change it. There's no other trainers that come out and face you. So you cannot milk the gym for what it's worth. So there's no reason to pick the wrong answer. Just pick the correct one. Alright, as you guys can see, this one is the water one. So let's go ahead and pick the green one. Yeah, Sprinkle started incredible, getting a critical hit. So yeah, I want to see if I can get both my Pokemon to level 11. I believe Patrat is already 11. Now we just need Sprinkle to get to level 11. Okay, with that final battle out of the way, we only have one more curtain, so make sure you're prepared. Make sure you heal up, you have all the potions, everything you possibly need. Just go ahead and step on this fire emblem right here, and we will open up the final curtain, and off the gym we go. Of course, this is Chili. He is going to be the one who we're going to face. And then we get Crest, and of course the water type. Cillian, I believe that was his name pronounced. So depending on which one you pick, you will face that one. I'll face Chili. They will all have a Lillipup and the monkey. So although the monkey I will face is different, they're all the same pretty much. Yeah, he will always start with a Patrat, not a Patrat, a Lillipup. That's why I start off with Patrat. That's why I wanted to take it up to around level 11. This was to give me as much possible. Hopefully I will be able to take out this Lillipup as quickly as possible. Yeah, workup is pretty scary. But, oh, what a beautiful thing you did, Chip. I think that might be it. He's going to hurt Patrat, but he's not going to kill him. And of course we take it out with another critical hit. Dude, that was 2 crits. Nice, we reached level 12 with Chip. Since there's no ramification if Chips fades away, we're going to stay in for Pansear. And normally I would normally I would Leer. But Water Gun is no longer a physical move. It is now a special move. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle it, try to do as much damage as I possibly can before it incinerates me. And there we go. I didn't do much, but it was better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, never mind. Take it back, Chip. You're a legend, Chip. We bring out Sprinkles, our own monkey. Yeah, I think one Water Gun at that rate is pretty much it for him. No, my Oldenberry burned up. I completely forgot that happened in this game. No. Yeah, I had a little secret to you guys. I was like, yeah, once they start to get a little low, we're gonna get that puppy going. But yeah, that was his own single potion. What a nerd using a potion in battle. How dare he? But that is it for this Pansear. And there we go. With the defeat of Chili, we receive our first badge.